Couple questions on Revelation chapter 12. First of all, it has absolutely nothing to do with September 23rd. If you want to understand what it means, it's there's some basic Bible prophecy symbols there. A woman with a crown of 12 stars. Ask yourself, what's the importance of the number 12 in the Bible? There was 12 tribes, 12 apostles. This is a symbol of the church. A woman in Bible prophecy is a symbol for the church. This is found all throughout the Old Testament. Israel was called the bride, and God is the husband. We are told in the New Testament that Jesus is like the husband and the wife is the bride. See, for example, Ephesians chapter 5. I think it's around verse 25 through 31. Husbands, love your wife, even as Christ loved the church. So the parallel is the wife is like the church and Jesus is like the husband. It says, wives, submit to your own husbands as unto the Lord in everything. For the husband is the head of the wife, even as Christ is the head of the church. So you see the parallel. So this is a symbol for the church. And also you can see it says the woman gives birth to a man-child who's to rule all nations with the rod of iron. That's found in Revelation chapter 12. Who is this man-child? Look at Revelation chapter 19. And it says it has this rider on a white horse whose name is called the Word of God. That's Jesus. It says he's to rule all nations with the rod of iron. That's Jesus. So who is this man-child who was born to the woman, to the church, to Israel, who has the 12 tribes and the 12 apostles, like the 12 stars? Who is the man-child who's to rule all nations with the rod of iron and that is caught up into God's throne? That's Jesus. So this has absolutely nothing to do with September 23rd. I don't even know how they get that date from there, but this chapter, most Protestant scholars have understood what this chapter means for hundreds of years, and that's basically what it means. It has nothing to do with constellations. The symbol of stars is often a symbol of leaders. For example, you see in Genesis, Joseph has a dream, and in his dream, the sun, moon, and 11 stars bow to him. That was a symbol of his father, mother, and 11 brothers. He had 12 altogether. The 11 brothers bowed down to him. Also in Revelation chapter 1, we're told that stars are also a symbol for angels. So it could be like the 12 apostles. It could be like, I'm not saying the 12 apostles are angels, but it's just any leader is a star. So the 12 sons of Jacob were symbolized in Genesis as stars. Angels are symbolized as stars. In Revelation chapter 1, verse 11 and 12, I believe, and verse 20 translates the symbol that the stars are symbol for angels. And then you see the dragon take the stars out of the sky. Well, who's the dragon? It tells you in that chapter, I believe it's verse 9, the great dragon is the devil and Satan. And did he make a third of the stars fall? Yeah, a third of the angels were deceived by him and joined him and became demons. So that's the basic interpretation of Revelation 12 means. There's more to it, goes on to history after the birth of Christ, but it has nothing to do with September 23rd.